to Pirate Radio Live Denton, starring Ray-chan and Bone Doggy. Goodbye.
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 Thank you,
Thank
Olivia.
you. Thank you for the introduction.
There you go. Where you at? Are you still back there?
I don't see her.
I don't see her. She's gone.
Blending in.
All right. Pause up, my cats and kittens, and welcome to episode 10.
10.
That's right.
That's a decade.
That's a decade of, it's kind of scary, a decade of Pirate Radio Live.
Oh, my.
That's a little overreaching, I'm just thinking. But we've got a lovely show coming at you.
We sure do.
That's right.
We're
And
back again at Killer's Tacos.
That's right.
With another set of musicians.
Right. Some of them have done this before, and we got one or two newbies, I think.
That's right.
Well, we got at least one newbie.
Sounds about right.
Sounds about right. Yeah, there you go. All right.
Works
So
for me.
we need to start off this mess
That's right.
with the lovely and talented Tess Sanchez.
Sanchez.
Tess Sanchez. So without further ado, and a lot of fiddle paddling around, whatever's going on back there, push the button, Max.
All right. Exit.
Okay.
Exit stage. Thank you for
Thank
your
you,
help.
dear.
You did great,
And
kiddo.
we'll bring you in at the end.
All right, so I gotta be honest with you. When I was putting these songs together, I noticed a really common theme of just melancholy. Like most of these are kind of sad. So I thought last minute I would change one of my songs. I was listening to my playlist last night, and a song came on from when I had to be in grade school, little, like 3rd, 4th grade. And I thought, well, that's a happy song. Let me throw this in the set list to make it less depressing. So this song is called Black Horse and a Cherry Tree by KT Tunstall. One of my favorites from the early 2000s. I love it. I think it's a musical masterpiece. So I really hope y'all enjoy it. Well, my heart knows me better than I know myself, so I'm gonna let it do all the talking. I came into a place in the middle of nowhere with a big black horse and a cherry tree. I felt a little fear upon my back. I said, don't look back, just keep on walking. And the big black horse said, look this way. He said, hey, little baby, will you marry me? And I said, no, 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 no. I said, no, no, you're not the one for me. No, 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 no. I said, no, no, you're not the one for me. Well, my heart hit a problem in the early hours, so I stopped it dead for a beat or two. And I cut some cord and I shouldn't have done it, and it won't forgive me after all these years. So I took it to a place in the middle of nowhere with a big black horse and a cherry tree. And now it's so happy and it won't come back, and now I got a hole for the world to see, yeah. And I said, no, 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 no. I said, no, no, you're not the one for me. No, 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 no. I said, no, no, you're not the one for me. Black horse in a cherry tree. I can't quite get there 'cause my heart forsaken me. Big black horse in a cherry tree. I can't quite get there 'cause my heart forsaken me. Thank you. Yeah, I thought that'd be a good one to get the energy up a little bit. One of my all-time favorites.
All right, you ready? And cheers. There we go. That's not water.
Nope.
Nope, that's
It's
good.
not whiskey either, but
Nope.
it's right there and up there with it.
It's probably a concoction made of different wheats and stuff like
Barleys
that.
and
Barleys
oats.
and oats. I wonder if horses like beer. Do you
I would
suppose?
assume it would do the exact same thing that it would do to us. I'm sure they probably don't get it to be like, ooh, I want beer.
Yeah.
But
Although a horse walked into a bar, you know that one. So anyway, you may be right. You may be right. I don't know.
did he say ow?
No, he said, "Give me barley and barley and oats."
Barley and oats.
Bartender, barkeep.
Keep it coming.
That's
Put it
right.
on my tab.
So that was Tess Sanchez.
Mm-hmm.
We can attest to that.
See what you did there.
I did. Thank you very much. Attest to that. Well, who's up next, my dove? There's right there.
Oh, yes. Because I can't remember things on spot.
Short-term memory.
It went out the window
That's
a
right.
long time ago. But our next act is a wonderful, wonderful human being. He's
Singer-songwriter.
singer-songwriter. He's
That's
been
right.
on our show before.
Yep.
And he's frequent the open mics around town,
That's
your
right.
open mics pretty frequently. And he just has a lovely voice.
In other words, we usually just waddle into this guy every now and then.
That's
And
right.
there he is, and he does his thing. It's the lovely and talented
Stephen Gent.
Yay.
Yay.
So, without further ado, and I think this is a new tune though that we have not heard.
I agree.
Yeah, I think it's a new
agree.
turn. You agree? Rachel agrees that this is probably a new tune that we haven't heard.
Probably.
And it's definitely a new tune that you haven't heard. So give it up for Stephen Gent. There we go. Push the button, Max.
This first song started out as an instrumental, but not long ago, the monthly prompt for the Denton Songwriters Guild was "If I Ever See You Again," and I didn't want to write another sad, nostalgic thing, if I ever see you again. So I just changed it to if I never see you again, and that just took it in a completely different direction. Time for us to say goodbye. Don't expect me to cry if I never see you again. I won't be a bit depressed. In fact, I'll feel blessed if I never see you again. If we're passing on the street someday, just turn and walk the other way. Okay, I'll miss you, of course I shall, like I'd miss a root canal if I never see you again. I won't always need a drink, I can stop seeing a shrink if I never see you again. If we meet at some high-class affair, I'll pretend I'm unaware you're even there. I won't be all alone, I'll have my friend Dom Perignon if I never see you again. It may seem hard to explain, but I won't blow out my brains if I never see you again. I'll make it clear one more time, I can get along just fine if I never see you again. If I never see you again. Thank you very much. One of the more cheerful kiss-off songs in the body of music.
Okay. And we're back, probably.
Who knows?
Probably. That was the lovely and talented Stephen Jett. That's a cool song.
That was a
That's
great song. That
I
was a
know.
wonderful song. It's always hard to choose his songs.
It really is. But
really
this
is.
one was definitely toe tapper.
This was a toe tapper.
We're sitting
I
here
love my
tapping
toe
our toes.
tapping songs.
I know. Stephen has a knack for playing all kinds of rhythms and tempos and stuff like that. When he slows down, man, he slows down.
Yeah.
Yeah. But speaking of slowing down, this is one that doesn't slow down, apparently.
Speaking of slow down,
Yes,
we're not
yes.
slowing down.
Yeah,
Our
exactly.
next act, which he's been on our show before,
Yep.
and he wasn't supposed to be on the show, but man, he saved our life that day. The act afterwards was, running a little
Running a little
behind,
late,
and
we
he
had
was
a gap.
there, and
Yep.
that's what I love about our town. Musicians everywhere, but then you have the musicians that you can really count on. And
Total troopers.
And this is one of them, and
Yep.
he got to get on and play a few of his tunes, and
Yeah.
he killed it, and we're thankful for you, James McFadgen. Got it right!
Right.
I got it right!
I was going to ask McFadgen. All right then.
Heck yeah, that's staying in the video.
Oh, whew.
Woo.
Okay. Well, here's James McFadgen.
I just remember gin. If you remember gin, like the drink, it just
remember
goes
gin.
from there. It's not spelled that way.
I remember Jen a long time ago. I don't know what happened after that. So this is James McFadgen.
Yeah!
All right, go.
I have never gotten that right. Never.
I wrote this song in '92. It's called Round and Round. Open your mind and tell me, what do you see? Is it a bird on a string, or is it me?
All right.
I'll write somebody's cars. Do you ever have a car alarm? Like, do you ever be in the house and hear a car alarm go off,
Yep.
and then have a little moment of panic, and then you hear it turn off, and then you're like,
You panic because you think it's yours.
yeah, I'm not worried that somebody's breaking in it. I'm just more worried about how am I going to turn it off because my what are those called? Key fobs is broken, although the alarm button's still there. So I
Really?
could probably still use it now that I think about it.
So it does still work. In other words, it doesn't go off and then just keep going for days until your neighbors start smacking.
Till the
you
battery,
in the room.
listen, if my car alarm goes off and I can't figure out how to turn it off, I'm disconnecting that battery ASAP.
It is kind of an irritating noise, isn't it?
It is, but it always just, I hear it going off and I'm like, oh, is that my car? Do I got to go figure it out? And then, about 2 minutes in, nobody lets their car alarm go off for that long, I'm learning.
Do I gotta get up? This
wanna
couch
go
is so wonderful. I know, right?
Yeah.
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 I'm not sure I've ever heard my car alarm.
I have not either.
Yeah.
Now that
Maybe it
yours or
doesn't have
mine.
one.
It doesn't. I'm pretty sure that's a required, maybe not actually, but more so newer age cars do have them. They're anti-theft systems.
Nobody'd steal my car anyway.
Although
They would steal all the junk in
it doesn't
though.
activate, like it's not like a bat signal though. Like, come and rescue me. It just makes noise. And now I'm sure if a
Shoot
cop
flares up into the air, and electrify about 15 feet around the vehicle and just, toast anybody that's not supposed to be standing there.
Yeah.
To a fridge.
Will Batman come?
Yes.
Deal.
There we go. That would sell it for me.
You
I'd
already
buy the
sold.
car just to be able to sub in Batman.
I would too.
There
And
you
I
go.
would I'd probably drive it because I'm like practical that way, but I would summon him all the time.
Yeah.
What did you call me back for? I just wanted to say hi. It's not an emergency? No. Never.
The bat signal is not a beeper. That was out of one of those movies.
Oh, yes.
Speaking of beeper, this has nothing to do with beepers.
Oh, there we go.
All right.
We're so on topic today.
Seriously. Actually, we're on somebody else's topic and not ours.
fair.
But that doesn't matter as long as we're getting it done.
That's right.
And speaking of getting it done, our next guest has been one of our favorites for a while, and she's back again.
She's back again.
That's right.
I love her sound. It's kind of got a hip-hop-y, acoustic singer-songwriter flair
And
to it.
this is one that can take it way.
She can. I was actually quite impressed. She's got great vocal chops, but man, she hits some lower notes, and I'm like,
She can, and she can just.
but it's
mellow
very
it out.
sultry and very rhythmic, and
Although
I love it.
I think this one's got a little bit of a pep to it.
This one does, yeah.
For Olivia Shea, as we were talking about.
And this is, I'm pretty sure, is a cover, but I can't tell you what it is because I really don't know what it really is.
I don't know if it's a cover or not because I am completely and totally unhip.
That's right.
Thank you. So without further ado, this may or may not be a song by the lovely and talented.
Olivia Shea.
Right. Push the button.
Alright, and then this next one I'm gonna do is a song that I've done before, but I like this song, so I'm gonna do it again. This song is called All in My Head by Tori Kelly. I see you with her, and it crushes me inside. I wish I could stop thinking about you all the time. And maybe this is what I needed. Maybe this is a sign. Maybe I've been blind to reality. Baby, tell me every little glance my way. Every time you wanted to hurt, you Did you ever feel the same? Was my mind just playing games? Boy, I just gotta know, was it all in my head? All in my head, every little glance my way, and every time you wanted to hang, you seem so interested. How could you tell me? Was it real or was it all in my head? In my head, I don't know. Was it real or was it all in my head? Oh, no. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
And you, sorry,
Oh yeah, we're back on.
we're back on. I think.
It goes
Well-
in the mouth.
Does it?
Yeah.
I'm wearing it.
I don't
now.
know how to tell you how to do that properly because I still am learning and figuring it out. But that's where it's supposed to go.
I have not spilled any alcoholic beverage for the last 30 years.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I'm a pro.
That's not true. Not the pro part. That is not true. But I'm not going to bring you back to embarrassment right now.
Oh, you mean that time? We had a gig a couple weeks ago and everything was great, and I set my bloody beer, a full brand new beer, on top of the PA and accidentally bumped it, and it came tumbling down.
That's just getting it out of the way because stuff's got to
It's a
come.
heck of a way to get it out of the way.
We're going to have problems and difficulties, technical difficulties that are going to come. It's like the musical, actually, it's just life world.
Yeah.
So this one happened so we can go another year without anything weird happening.
All I know is a full glass of beer hit the ground, shattered into a million pieces, and everybody in that place applauded.
They sure
The
did.
death of a beer. I think that's just sad.
I know. You were over there getting us like worried, and everyone else is like, "Yeah, party time!" And I'm like, "Y'all must not care. Y'all must have a bunch of these glasses in the back."
See, exactly.
Hey, man, it's like that whole concept. Like if you are having like your brain's going crazy or there's a lot going on, you need to like recenter. You
Yep.
clap to give that noise to stop you.
Right.
So doing that like quick clap stops you. So I think the beer falling on the ground just completely made it to where everyone had to go, "Hey, we're here. We're at Herf's Tap House. What's going on? Oh yeah, hey." It was just a momentary like wake up.
That's why I love this woman. She comes up with stuff like that all the time. Okay, speaking of, I think next up to the gallows is us.
I don't
Isn't
know
it?
them.
Yeah, and we decided, we had a couple really nice originals and things like that, but we kind of went with what we've been messing with, which has been scat singing.
That's right.
Lots of scat singing and lots of improvisation and
That's
just
right.
going on for days.
And just winging it until we figure it out. Actually, we
Exactly.
don't figure it out. That's a lie. But
We
winging
don't-
it.
we don't. We just
don't.
do it till we get
it's-
tired of it.
It's a feel kind of thing. How you feeling? What we're doing? And
Ooh, it's kind of
yeah,
ethereal.
you might get one song but you might get 4 songs by the end of it, depending on how we're feeling.
If we can figure out how to fit the chords in there, we'll do it. So
Yeah,
no
that's
problem.
right.
And we kind of did it with this one.
That's right.
So-
And this is a song from Who Framed Roger Rabbit, right?
Well, yeah, that was the movie, and they call it the Roger Rabbit song, but it's not. I believe it was actually written by Benny Goodman,
Ooh, yeah, Benny Goodman.
and I believe performed originally by Patsy Cline.
There's a Patsy Cline version.
Well, I think she did it originally. I want to say it was her. I have to.
I live
Google
in a
it
rock.
and find
I'm
out.
gonna look for this. I
Yeah.
really dig Patsy
But it's
Cline.
it's called "Why Don't You Do Right." Right.
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 Yeah, don't do wrong. Do
Right. Right.
All right, we have one more tune for you, and then our special guest of the evening, Chris Mankins, will be taking the stage. finish this off with a little Jessica Rabbit tune. Or maybe you're not listening well enough. You had plenty money, 1922. You let these other women make up full of you. Why don't you do right like some other men do? Get out of here, oh, give me some money too. You sit down, wonder what it's all about. You ain't got no money that will put you out. Why don't you do right like some other men do? Get out of here, oh, give me some money too. If you'd prepared 20 years ago, you wouldn't be wandering out from door to door. Why don't you do right like some other men do? Get out of here, I'll give you some money too. I fell for your jiving and you took me in, and all you have to offer is a cup of gin. Why don't you do right like some other men do? Get out of here, oh, give me some money too. Why don't you do right? Why don't you do right? Why don't you do it about, do it about, do it about, do it about.
Hey, Ray Jan,
Hey, Zoggy.
you want to do a good one?
Oh, I love good ones.
How about we did this one? Heidi, 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 Heidi.
Howdy, 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 howdy.
Hody, 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 ho.
Yodi, 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 yo.
Heedy, 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 heedy.
Here to here to here to here.
Heidi, Heidi, ho.
Hi, hi, hi,
Yodi, 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 aye.
Yodi, yodi, yodi,
Yodi, yodi, yodi, yee.
yodi, 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 yee.
How, 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 how.
How, 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 how.
How, 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 how.
Oh, you know the noise a giraffe makes it go.
A ribbity bee bop, the beady da down.
you do right, you do right, won't you do right, you do right, you do right, and I want you do right, you do right, you do right, oh, why don't you do right, oh, why don't you do right, oh, why don't you do right, 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 hidey, 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 hidey,
Hidey, hidey, hidey, hidey.
hidey, 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 hidey.
Hody, hody, yo.
Oh, how,
Ha, 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 ha.
Bibbidi bobbidi zibbidi bobbidi zibbidi bob bob, ziggity tweet up, jibbity bob de bob.
Bow wow. Thank you. The lovely and talented Ray Chan.
That guy. I lost my air. The lovely and talented Bone Doggy.
All right. And we're bibbidi bobbidi zee dop zibbidi dop bow.
Ribbidi bibbidi bobbidi bibbidi zicka kapow.
Bibbidi bop zibbidi bop bow.
That's the noise a giraffe makes.
That's right.
Does he?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I guess.
So if I go up to a giraffe at the zoo, can I talk to him? If I speak like that, I'm gonna. It's gonna happen.
You can-
Livia,
you
we're
can-
going to the zoo, and
you
I'm
can try
talking
that.
to the giraffes.
You can try that. I don't know.
Maybe he'll just lick me. Ooh.
His tongues are back.
That's so
long.
gross. And I love giraffes, and I'm all for them, but I wouldn't want any tongue licking me, yet alone one that big.
Little too much
Although-
information there for Pirate Radio Live, but we don't care, so it's
It's
okay.
PG-13.
That's right.
That's
and
all they asked of me.
that includes giraffe tongues. So, which is the first album, actually.
That's right.
Giraffe Tongues.
It is now.
Speaking of, it is time now for our special guest.
Ooh, wee.
Yeah, he's got some
Ooh-wee.
new blood.
Ooh.
This guy showed up out of the blue.
He-
No, actually,
Yeah.
we stole him from another open mic, didn't we? We went to Michael Miller's open mic.
We tend to do that.
Yep.
We tend to go to other open mics to find people to come play our open mics because that's how the cookie crumbles.
That's right. And we coerced this young man into coming
And he
doing
did,
the
and
thing.
he's been to quite a few of
Yep.
the open mics.
Become a regular. He's been a regular
And
with us.
you know, we kind of threw this one at him like there at the end there, and he took it. He even went to work that day. He's a nurse, I learned.
Yes, he is. He
Sometimes
is.
I try to get to know these people.
That's,
But
that's
he's a
pretty cool.
nurse and worked pretty much, you know, a whole day, like 12-hour shift.
Yeah.
Got off with enough time to get over to us. That's commitment,
Well,
and I like that.
That definitely put him in a certain mode because we told him to play 4 songs and he played like 12.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's because we were out running around.
That's
somewhere.
what's beautiful about being the bosses.
Yep.
Because you can say,
Give me another
hey,
one.
we only told you 4, but go ahead and play for the rest
Just
of the
keep
night.
playing. Keep playing. I like it. I like it. All right. Well, so who is this young gentleman?
Chris Mankins.
Yeah. Go.
I call it the Gladiator song. Wake up alive, singing hallelujah, and reflect on what's to come in the day ahead. Dawn's early sun comes crawling up to you, crawling out of sleep, lying in your bed. Cross the abyss, young gladiator, from a whisper to the rise of a noble cry. Make your own peace among the men of blood and steel. A comrade in arms can never lie. Which make you question who you are. And in these vital moments, a world is made. Open your eyes, young gladiator. Open your soul to another day. This is another one of mine called Get Beyond. Listen to the tones. I feel the weight of the world right now, and I wanna get away somehow. Come away with me, and we'll make a getaway. But we have to get beyond, not just ahead and higher. We have to get beyond, not just ahead and higher. A weight is on my shoulders, and I'm looking for the light. This isn't what I want it to be. I wanna make a better way, but we have to get beyond, not just ahead and higher. makes me wanna turn away. This isn't what I want for me. I wanna make a better way, but we have to get beyond, not just ahead and higher. We have to get beyond, not just ahead and higher.
Can't tell if we're getting better or we're just losing our minds.
Start with that, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the latter.
There, you can't tell if we're.
Oh, wait.
You can't tell. Oh, there you go. One more. You can't tell if we're getting better.
We're losing our minds.
That's right. There we go. So that was Chris Mankins.
That was Chris Mankins.
Doing a couple of them. One, I don't know who wrote those. Or I know one was a Dylan tune.
I like Bob Dylan.
I do. I think the other might have been. It was an original. We're going to say that.
We're going to say that because
we don't know.
We don't
But the
know.
thing is, if it wasn't an original, it was definitely an original version. Thank you.
way to save that one.
There you go. All right. For the skin of our teeth. So that was the show for the evening.
That was
night.
a wonderful show.
It was a good one.
It was really great to have all those lovely, lovely people back and
Yep.
back again.
That was Tess Sanchez,
Stephen Gent,
James,
McFadgen,
there you go, Olivia Shea,
Shay.
us.
Us, we're all right. And Chris Mankins.
That's right.
Thank you so much for being here. Like I'm thanking you when you watch this down the road.
There
I
you
hope.
go. Have you got anything to say? You can come up here and say good night. Say good night.
No. Just get in front of us today. You're gonna be on the camera.
There you go.
All right, come back.
This is Jeannie. Say we'd like to thank.
Killer Tacos.
We'd like to thank Keller Tacos people for playing tonight.
And
Slow
our-
down
and-
your words.
And our
We'd like to thank Killer Tacos.
People for playing
No people,
tonight.
just Killer Tacos. How about I take
Just
this and you
tacos, people.
just say, have a good night. What do you want to say?
Thanks to Killer's Taco, we can make this video. Goodbye.
Yay! We'd also like to thank our production Nazi, Bob, over there from
That's
Tiny
right, our
Counts
wizard
Productions.
behind the curtain.
Right.
And thank
this
you.
is the other wizard behind the curtain.
This is our other wizard.
behind the curtain.
She's going to break our curtain, but
That's all right.
What can we do? But thank you so much to Killer Tacos.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
That was very flubber-busted.
Wow. Took
I
that
was
one.
literally trying to say, I don't know what I was trying to say now.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. That was a train wreck. I like that. That was awesome.